you approach the assembly point on the borders of Devon, walking around the camp searching from tent to tent looking for Alfred, you see Alfred's acclaimed knight Ethelwulf discussing the upcoming battle plans for the siege of Exeter Castle. Heart pounding with excitement, you continue your search for Alfred. Here you are, noble traveller. We were beginning to worry where you'd gone. Honestly, we thought you'd gone wandering round Bristol and the spooky ghost boy had captured you and took you back to his cave as some trophy. So it is good to see you back here with us with your soul still intact. Absolutely excellent, sir. So we're just waiting for some other levies to arrive from East Seax before we can start our siege on Exeter Castle. While we wait, quick catch up. Our plans for today: the complete and utter destruction of Dumnarth. About time, Alfred. Other news: we have the Vikings in East Anglia here. They've decided to start a war with Brittany. Excellent. They have decided to raise their entire army and are about to set sail. Well, we hope you all get caught in a storm and drowned and you leave nothing but the local village goat to protect your kingdom, sir. Other than that, we have Alba here. Now, we do need to learn the Gaelic language, and I know what you're all thinking. Why do we need to learn the Gaelic language when the king doesn't even have a beard? Well, we like his 2,000 men that he has. Now, why do we like his 2,000 men? Well, we have just found out that Halfdan here has 5,000 men. Yeah, we don't know where they're coming from. However, we do need to crush this chap here. We do need to take Jorvik, and we're probably not going to do it without Alba. So that being said, we do need an alliance, so learning the language will help a lot. How are we going to get an alliance? Well, we're going to marry our daughter, Edba, to the beautiful Dumnal here. As long as he's not married to this gentleman, of course. If you aren't married to this weird bishop, then we don't really know what you guys are doing up there. So, all that being said, of course, Alfred needs to start learning the language. Now, as we know, Alfred is an absolute learning machine, and he will have no trouble at all learning this language. So, he's going to start with that. As we already know, Alfred has already learned Italian, so that is absolutely excellent. Just a quick update. Hello, Popey. That has improved our relationship with the Pope. Absolutely excellent. Honestly, Alfred, your skills know no bounds, you majestic sir. Wonderful. However, our daughter here, Edba, who's going to be marrying Dumnal, she doesn't know the Gaelic language and she may struggle a little bit more than Alfred does. However, she's only 4 years old, so we can't really put that on her yet. Unfortunately, we would if we could, guys, but we have to wait until she's 6. I know, damn shame. Shame on you. But you are beautiful, so we will let you off, my dear. So, with that being said, we need to find somebody who is going to be able to teach our beautiful daughter. So, what we're going to do is have a quick look. Now, I do believe we have a knighter. Obviously, we all know Edric. We all know and love Edric. He's a majestic man who isn't married yet. So what we're going to do is we are going to have a quick look here and we are going to search for Gaelic. Of course we are. We're also going to have a quick look. We're going to check and make sure. Yes, so absolutely wonderful. Well, it needs to be a female. Of course it does. Religion, of course. It needs to be Catholic. Flan, you seem like a perfect lady. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Alfred, are you actually just marrying this man off to some foreign woman who doesn't even speak his language just so we can teach your daughter the language? Of course we are. Send proposals, sir. King Alfred has spoken. Absolutely wonderful. So there we go. Of course, our knight doesn't know Gaelic either, and she doesn't know Anglic. I'm sure your marriage will be fine. Don't even worry about it, sir. We appreciate it. Absolutely wonderful. So first thing we're going to do is, of course, have a look over here because we need to start our war over here. So, yes, hopefully we don't need your help, guys. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So, what we're going to do, of course, straight away, we're going to set our guys to go and speak to Dumnarth. I know we're probably not going to speak to him. We're probably just going to attach the Cassius belly to a rock and throw it over into the castle. So that is absolutely smashing. We declare war on you, sir. We are coming for you. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So what we're going to do, raise our army. Of course we're going to raise our army, of course we are. So let's have a little look, see who we've got in our army. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we have the knights we want in there. So of course we've got Alfred. Alfred has to be leading the army because he is Alfred. Of course we've got our acclaimed knight here, Ethelwulf. Now technically speaking we could probably just send Ethelwulf in on his own with nothing but a donkey. However, we will give him backup and we will of course come with him. So we've got our Huscarls, excellent. We've got bowmen and our horsemen, absolutely wonderful. We also have Elfwald, Edric here as well. We all know Edric. Good luck with the wife, sir. Oh, we have we have Bjornrik. Yes, we have Bjornrik the Injurer with his new majestic beard. Of course, excellent. We're glad you're there, sir. We do also have Leof here as well as our Reeve and a few other people. So absolutely wonderful. All go towards Exeter. Absolutely wonderful. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, as we know, yes, we're as stunned as you. Yes, that is lovely. You accept. That is lovely. Thank you, my dear. We are as stunned as you that Dumnath actually has a friend. However, that friend has decided he's joining the war. Big mistake, sir. What we need to do is we need to try and get Dumnath on his own. First of all, what we're going to do is have a little look. Is he commanding his own force? Of course he's not. He's Dumnath. He's probably hiding in some cave in the middle of Cornwall somewhere. What a little girl. So, absolutely wonderful. If we can try and get this army, who is probably... Now, this is just going to throw an idea in the wind. You know Alfred. Alfred has some good ideas. The chances are you're heading straight to Winchester, sir. So, with that being said, we are going to head our army over here. If they don't go to Winchester, then whoopsie daisy. However, we've got a good idea that they're going to, so fingers crossed. Hopefully, by the time the Irish get here, Dumnath won't have an army anymore, and we should hopefully be able to defeat them one at a time rather than as a combined force. That should be absolutely pleasant. We don't actually know where Dumnath's gone. We have just seen sails on the horizon. It does look like Alfred was right. Of course he's right. God, I don't even believe you guys doubted Alfred for a moment there. So let's see. Do they go to Winchester? Of course they do, sir. Alfred was right all along. And now we head over to Winchester. Hopefully we can get over there just in time. We do have notification that our spy master has come with us with some grave news. While we do not know yet, someone is plotting to kill my courtier, Wulfrith. Oh my god, Wulfrith? Oh, we like Wulfrith. No, don't kill Wulfrith. So, you've upset quite a few people there, my dear. We'll keep our eye out for that. Also, our Marshal, of course, he's in the army with us, I believe. He has been training up the troops while we head over to Winchester. He has come to us with a smashing young chap who he thinks would fit in really well in the army. So we introduce ourselves to Ealdwulf here. He seems like quite a smashing chap. He has got a beard, absolutely wonderful. He seems quite mean. What? Has somebody upset you, sir? Never mind. Right, so we know he's a vengeful person. We know he is compassionate. We don't really know how them two go together, but okay. We do know he's a bit of a selfish man. However, he is a skilled tactician and also excellent at forest fighting and ambushes. You may join us, sir, very well. Absolutely wonderful. We will keep our eye on that chap and see how things go. So, hopefully, fingers crossed that we can capture. It does look like the Cornish are running for their lives. We expect nothing less from the beardless cowards. So absolutely wonderful. We are going to have to try and trap them. I think we have. Alfred has trapped them into battle. This is absolutely wonderful. This is the Battle of Basingstoke. We have an outstanding advantage here. Our horse are doing excellent. Our bows doing excellent. Even our Huscarls, of course, are doing absolutely excellent. While all this goes on, for some bizarre reason, we're getting some notifications pop up that it would appear, yes, this is Senhelm. This is the young chap whose father got his head ripped off in the battle for Norfolk here. He is the, I believe, Portsmouth. Yes, he is the House of Portsmouth. What can we do for you, young man? We are in the middle of a war here. We're in the middle of a battle. Can you please make this quick? A strong sense of justice. Yes, excellent. We're not even going to read. Just justice. Wonderful. So, absolutely wonderful. We do know... this is... A crushing defeat. So, it does appear Dumnath no longer has an army, sir. He has 4 men. Dumnath, you have 4 men, sir. You might as well surrender now. Absolutely excellent. Well, we're going to head over to Wareham because, of course, the Irish have made a foolish mistake and have decided that they are going to attack Wareham. Now, of course, Alfred loves Wareham. You should not attack King Alfred's favourite place, apart from Winchester. So, this is going to be a big mistake for you, sir. You have recently embarked as well, so they're all discombobulated from leaving their ships, and Alfred has just decided to descend upon them. We have an outstanding advantage again. I will be lucky. You guys will be lucky if you have an army left after this battle. This is the Battle of Dorset, and it does look like a crushing defeat. Dumnath, you have no... Your ally has no army left, sir. You have 4 men left, sir. Things not going all that well for you. So, little catch up on things that are going on. We have managed to capture Dumnath's friend. We've managed to capture his Chancellor. We have managed to capture one of the champions as well. This is absolutely wonderful. Of course, we're getting raided by some Vikings. Of course we are. What we're going to have to do is, since Dumnath is literally no threat at all now, and we can practically send 1 man and a dog into there to capture the entire kingdom, we're going to go and deal with these dirty little Vikings that are raiding London over there. While we set off over there, we are going to have a quick look into the battle report. We do know that this was an absolute slaughter at Dorset, so that is absolutely wonderful. We do know that a couple of our knights really have shone there. Ethelwulf, I'm surprised you're not at the top of the list, sir, but never mind. We do know that we've captured 2 people there. Absolutely wonderful. Quick check into the Cornish battle here. This is a Basingstoke. Again, an absolute slaughter. They literally escaped with 4 men. I told you the horse were a good idea. Absolutely wonderful. So... yep, that all looks absolutely fine. We didn't manage to capture anybody, but that's absolutely fine. There was nobody left to capture. We literally killed them all. We hate the Cornish. So this is wonderful. We have just managed to arrive in time. Hopefully we're going to win this. This is the Battle of Middle Seax here. We don't have an advantage, and our bowmen are seriously struggling here. That is quite a shame. However, our Huscarls are doing a great job, as well as our horsemen. It does appear that Bjornrik was wounded. This is horrible. Hopefully Giovanna can help him as soon as the battle has finished, so this would be excellent. It does look like it is quite a clear victory. You don't have a beard, and that is why you lost, sir. Wonderful. Let's have a quick look at the battle reports. It does appear you managed to get away with a lot more men than Dumnath did. Absolutely excellent. So, of course, our knight wounded. Excellent. So we do have a couple of wounded soldiers here. Hopefully Giovanna can look into that and help them out a little bit. She is excellent at what she does, so I can't imagine there'll be too many problems there. So that is absolutely wonderful. Now, what we're going to do is, as we approach, we're going to, of course, secret exposed. Excellent. So what we're going to do, we're in the middle of a war. Can you please stop popping these stupid things up? There is a time and a place, sir. So what we're going to do is, on our way back to crush Dumnath, who's probably cowering in his castle there in Exeter, we're just going to have a quick speak with our Marshal. Now, our Marshal, Elfwine here, is in the army with us, and we're just going to ask if he wouldn't mind organising the army and managing the troops' wages and things, as, we have our troops raised. So that is going to be excellent. That is going to stop draining our income, which is, of course, excellent. We're going to have a quick look into this notification, which has just arrived in camp. Apparently, a secret truth has been revealed. So this is something that we really don't give a rat's bottom about, sir. However, should we send you to prison? Should we send you to prison? So, you seem like a you know what, my dear? It is not your fault that you were seduced by this man's majestic beard. That is not your fault, my dear. You will not be punished. It is only natural. So we're going to head ourselves back over to Exeter. Hopefully there'll be no more Vikings, because of course, as soon as you start a war, every Viking in Scandinavia decides that they're suddenly going to raid you, which is an absolute nightmare. So absolutely wonderful. We're going to head over there as soon as possible. What we're probably going to do as well is just have a quick check. He still has 3,000 men. Ooh. No. I'm afraid. Why does your face look like that, sir? You look like a dog's anus. So what we're going to do is we are probably going to try and get over to Devon as quickly as possible. While we do that, we're going to have a quick chat with we don't really have the funds for it. Okay, never mind. I was going to try and get us a claim on here so that we can quickly jump in and capture that. However, it's not going to happen, guys. So we will head over to Exeter. We will get Dumnath finished. Apparently he's managed to muster a few more men. He literally has been around the forests and just literally everywhere he can to try and muster as many men as he can. So that is all good. He really has scraped the bottom of the barrel. For here he comes. Here he comes with his barrel scrapings, hoping to defeat Alfred's immense army here. Good luck with that, sir. It does look like this will be a crushing defeat. Do we even need to watch the battle reports for this? Of course, our horsemen are doing well. Alfred told you guys the horsemen were a good idea. Thou shalt not doubt the king. You guys should know better. It does appear that the Irish have decided they're going to come and try and help as well. You only have 400 men, sir. Good luck with that. So we do know as well, we've had a little notification come through from Winchester that our dear friend Osric here has had a little bit of trouble with one of our vassals. This is terrible and it has lost us a little bit of prestige. We're not going to hold it against Osric because we do like Osric, and yeah, we will forget we read that one, Osric. You carry on, sir. So, again, this is the Battle of Devon. We have a huge advantage. You will have no men left, sir, of course. You have 5 men left, and we have and we have captured you, sir. That is not looking too well for you. You are practically done. We also killed the enemy commander there. Absolutely. And you have 4 men left as well, sir. This is going extremely well. Alfred, we wasn't expecting it to go this well. Your beard is so majestic. You are the best king, Alfred. So, we're in the siege camp, and we're having a little think there. Now, we know that we've caught some prisoners. We know that we've caught the chieftain, who is Dumnath's friend. Now, we could behead you, sir, for being Dumnath's friend. However, we do pity you for being Dumnath's friend, and it does appear you've just lost a leg in one of the wars that we've had, one of the battles, probably this one. So, you have got one leg, you're terribly scarred, and it's all Dumnath's fault. We will, well, actually, yes, we will we'll ransom you back, sir, don't you worry. You just enjoy your little stay. You enjoy your little stay in the dungeon, sir. Everything is fine. So, we have got some notifications back from Elswith over there. She's just letting us know how our son's gone. She keeps us updated with letters and things while we're on campaign. And she's just said that he's doing absolutely wonderful and everything's going great. So his creativity keeps everyone on their toes. Of course, he is such a little charmer. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have a quick check. Make sure he's doing okay. Of course, rowdy. Excellent. And we have noticed that he's taken quite a shine to martial tactics. So we're going to kind of focus and push that a little bit more for our little boy here. So fingers crossed that can all go well. We have also noticed that our dear, beautiful daughter Edba here, she needs to learn something as well. Now, we do know she's taken quite a shine to martial tactics as well. So we're going to send that over. That should be excellent. Just have a quick check how old you are, my dear. Excellent, another year and you will be learning the Gaelic language, my dear. Absolutely wonderful. All seems to be going really well here. Hopefully we can hurry up and get this finished. What we might do is, I do believe if we capture Exeter, hopefully everything, that should be it. That should be the war done. I mean, Dumnath is really struggling now. I mean, we are talking about the bottom of the barrel scrapings. He is practically digging dead people up and sticking them in armour. So he really is struggling there, and I do believe, yes, his ally's in prison with one leg and an arm missing, so he's not having such a great time with the war. Picked the wrong side, sir. Absolutely wonderful. So what we'll do is, this is just coming to an end now. We are just, hopefully the siege is going well. It is. All's got rampant disease, and they're absolutely starving in there. So that is wonderful. Hopefully this should be the end. No. Okie dokie. Well, we will go and have to capture more territory there. That is a damn shame. Alfred. The battle drags on, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so what we're going to do is we will leave you to have a little wander around the exit, around Devon here. Devon's a lovely place. Have a little wander. Do try and stay safe though, guys, as there may be the odd barrel scraping around, and we don't want you to get trapped out there, guys. We'll give you a shout as soon as this is done, guys. Have fun. During your walk through the thick forests of Devon, you see an elderly Cornishman walking towards you. With a concerned voice, you ask if there is anything you can do to help. The old man informs you he's been summoned to Dumnath's army. Shocked, you ask why such an elderly man would be summoned. I'm all that's left to fight, he replies as he passes you by. Welcome back, noble traveller. I hope you had a nice time, a nice little walk and a nice little break. We have just been in a meeting with Dumnath. Now, yeah, I know, we had to sit there and look at his little face, and he was all crying, and his little hat looked stupid. And yeah, he has basically said that we're worthless and the tales of our misdeeds are told from Ireland to wherever. We don't really care. However, to stop the bloodshed, he will comply with our demands. Yes, I think you best, sir, as you literally have 2 men left. So that is absolutely wonderful. Now, this does help us. We get some fame, of course. Of course we get fame. We're Alfred. We also get some nice prestige as well. Now, we do have some Glory Hound vassals. We have 4 of them, and they gain an opinion of us. Now, Glory Hounds, they like, wars, and they're quite a military stance, and, if we achieve victory, they absolutely love us for it. So that is absolutely excellent. We could have a little look and see exactly which vassals, but yeah, we're not going to do that. So be it. Absolutely excellent. We're going to disband our army straight away because it is costing us to keep them up there. And we're going to have a little wander back to Winchester. Oh, it's good to be home. It's good to be home in Winchester. Here we are. So absolutely wonderful. While we're here, we're going to drop some friends off in the dungeon. Make yourself nice and at home there, guys. And we're going to have a little look to see who we have. Now, we have this chap. Now, I would try and pronounce this guy's name, however, I will probably cover his face in phlegm, so I'm not going to. You may leave, sir. However, I am tempted to make a negotiation with you and say you need to change your name, and then we will let you leave. But no, just get out of here because your face is, unpleasant. So, we also have this gentleman here. Now, he's a Cornishman. He looks reasonably decent. What we're going to do is, because this guy is a brilliant strategist, we're going to send you to the dungeon, sir. Excellent. To the dungeon with you, my good friend. We also have... Right, again, Irish. Just get out of here, please, my friend. You can... In fact, do we send you to the dungeon? Because we really don't know. No, Alfred is a fair and honest man. You may leave, sir. Who else have we got? Oh, now do we let you... Yes, we promised. We did promise. We promised we'd let this guy go as long as you pay us. Excellent. Wonderful. And who else do we have here? We have this gentleman. You are very deceitful. You don't have a beard. And I don't like the way you're looking at me through the bars there. To the dungeon with you, sir. Wonderful. Have a great time, my friend. And an inspiring blade master. This means this gentleman is extremely tough and quite an important guy when it comes to fighting. And since we still have another county to capture, it's the dungeon with you, sir. We don't want you coming back in the next battle at all. Absolutely wonderful. So there we go. We have sorted that out. All's good. What you guys did miss as well, while you was having your little trip round Devon, I know it was lovely, Alfred learnt the language from the Gaelics. So absolutely wonderful. I told you, he learnt it in his sleep. He just woke up one day and was speaking Gaelic. You are so majestic, Alfred. Now, we do know that our daughter is still 5 years old. Come on, my dear. You need to grow up a little bit quicker, please. So that's all wonderful. What we're going to do is, yes, we were very aware, we've moved you to the dungeon, is we're just going to let our troops recover a little bit because, of course, we just had the battle, and we do apologise, guys. Me and Alfred was just saying on the way back to Winchester, we thought that was going to be a little bit more of a tough fight, and it really wasn't. It really wasn't at all, sir. So that is absolutely excellent. Yes, you've paid your 42 gold. You may now leave, sir. Wonderful. Please don't speak to anybody on your way out of the door. Right, so Alfred, of course, he's been learning. He's always learning. Alfred is like a sponge for learning. He is an absolute learning sponge. So we do know that we've got a couple of wards. These wards, and trying to manage them, and they start causing problems and mayhem. You know what kids are like. Well, this can cause stress for Alfred. Now, Alfred doesn't like stress. Alfred is king, so Alfred doesn't want to be stressed too much. He's going to go with carefree. Yes, do whatever you want, kids. We don't care. Excellent theory there, Alfred. I like your style, sir. And your beard. Wonderful. So, we're going to continue with that. Your next young man, the guy's... In fact, we might just wait until he's dead. No, we need to go and kill him. Kill him. We need to kill him soon. So, with that being said, we do have notification. One of our jailers has come over and said, look, Alfred, one of your blokes has died in the dungeons. What do you want us to do with the body? Well, we've kind of said, well, just dump him over the castle walls. We don't really care. So that's what they've done. Have a great trip, sir. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go and have a quick chat with our good friend Elfsiege here. Now, Elfsiege, as we know, is a beautiful man with a beautiful beard, and we do want him to start having a look at Norfolk here. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little speech with him. Look, Elfsiege, look, we do need Suffolk. We do. Now, we know that you're a little bit lazy. We do know you're lazy and you're probably not going to want to do this, but just shut up and get it done, please, sir. And he has said no problems. You are Alfred and you are king. Now, on our way back, we have received some really dampening news. It does appear our good friend Uhtred the Noble has passed away. His daughter here, the Wulfsrith that we all know and love, she has taken over London. We're more than happy for that, my dear. We hope you all the best. It does look like you're a glory hound, so you, I'm sure, are extremely happy with the war we won. Yes, you are. Excellent. So that is wonderful. Excuse me. So that has left a vacancy open for the antiquarian who was Wulfsrith's mother. She's gone with her, as well as Lady of the House. So what we're going to have a little look is we're going to have a quick check here. Do we have anybody who could be Lady of the House? Bjorn, you could be, my dear. You seem like you wouldn't mind. Yes, of course, you're Bjorn's. You're Bjornrik. You're his wife. You are more than welcome. Consider that a thank you for your husband growing such a majestic beard. And we are also gonna ask, we could ask Giovanni to be our antiquarian. We'll go for it. Giovanni, my dear, you can be our antiquarian. No problem. We do still have two people, yes, in the dungeon. Have fun in there, gentlemen. So, with that being said, we do need a steward. I'm not 100%... Yes, of course, Uhtred was our steward. No. So, we're going to ask his daughter, of course, Because she... Ooh, or do we... No, we'll ask you. We'll ask you, my dear. Yes, of course. Absolutely wonderful. All seems to be great there. While we're speaking to our council here, arranging a couple of things, we are going to ask, of course, Elfwine here to continue training some commanders. That would be important. In fact, Elfwine, while you're here, my dear friend, would you mind going to Devon and just getting everybody in order over there? Because we know what the Cornish are like, and they're probably going to start causing mayhem. So, yes, he said, no problem, I'll go over there, don't worry, and I'll sort them all out. Wonderful, Elfwine, we really appreciate it, sir. Also, what we're going to have a quick look at as well is we do know that the development is extremely good over in our capital there. That is wonderful. We're going to ask our lovely Wulfsrith here if she wouldn't mind increasing the development over in Wareham. If you remember, we was going to do this originally, so there we go. Absolutely wonderful. That should help us a great deal. Once that's done, we are going to send Wulfsrith here over into Devon and just convert everybody to Anglo-Saxon. Now, why are you doing that, Alfred? Because we don't like the Cornish, of course. So that'll be absolutely wonderful. What we're going to do is, we do currently have a hunt. We have been invited to a hunt, apparently. This sounds absolutely wonderful. What sort of hunt it is? You are a Viking, sir. Why? Why are you hosting a hunt in England? We will not be going to that. We don't trust you. We don't trust you at all, sir. No, we're not going. We're not going. Right, absolutely wonderful. What we're going to do is, obviously it's been a long day, and all this absolutely devastating the Cornish has taken it out of us. So we're going to head back home. We're going to get ourselves nice and comfy, not together, and we will catch you guys in the morning. See you later, guys. Have a good one.